been accused of engaging in subversive activities that include inciting violence through television, radio, and online broadcast against the Nigerian state and institutions. Kanu was also accused of instigating violence, especially in southeastern Nigeria, that resulted in the loss of lives and property of civilians, military, paramilitary, police force, and destruction of civil institutions and symbols of civil authority.
Let's move straight to our next conversation. The investigation of the former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, over alleged corruption is now getting more intense. In the latest developments, the former minister has been detained for the second night by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, after honoring his invitation for interrogation. Malami is being questioned over transactions connected with the recovery of parts of the Abacha loot, over 46 bank accounts allegedly linked to him and his multi-billionaire investment in Kebbi State. Ahmed Majid, the former AGF, he has denied any wrongdoing. He has called it baseless, he's called it all sort of names. But he's still in the EFCC detention, since Monday. What's really going on?
Well, he has been granted bail, but as at 11 p.m. last night, he's not been able to meet the conditions for the bail.
Okay.
Because, they can't actually hold him more than. But then, that's one of the...
couple of weeks being in DSSS detention for a couple of weeks now. And my question is this: why are they not showing us what is going on in that DSSS over Malami's issue? You see, one thing about these Northerners that we've realized, or I've realized, is that they know how to protect their own. When it comes to the North and the West, they know how to protect their own. They know how to manage the whole crisis. And then at the end of the day, they will tell you that Malami was actually not found guilty and, they will let him go. You see, one thing about this country called Nigeria is that Nigeria is not a country that you can trust totality. Now, Tinubu has started this thing maybe because of his 2027 election, so he's just trying to see if people can come. He's a chess player. If all the Northerners can come and start, saying, okay, we're going to be supporting you if you let this Malami's issue dies, because, how would you be able to explain that somebody who went to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya has not turned out to be the one that he's being tried, or rather the one that they are now calling for explanation to come and explain how he's got 46 bank accounts, in which most of them was traced to his terrorist financing and all of that. So how do you explain that? So, one thing I know about Tinubu is a very ruthless politician. I keep saying that. Tinubu is a very ruthless man. He's very, very ruthless. Now he sees that the Northerners are not in support of him again. So this Malami's should I call it shenanigan going on with EFCC? Why has he not gotten to court? You have alleged that this man you alleged him that he committed a crime. You alleged him that he was part of the people who were sponsoring terrorism. And what is he still doing in DSSS custody, or EFCC, should I say EFCC custody? So EFCC should take him to court, and then the court should remind him the way they reminded Nnamdi Kanu, and then let the court proceedings start, and then let them give him death penalty or life imprisonment, because the atrocious act carries a death penalty. This act of him, because funding terrorism is an international crime. It's a global crime. It's not Nigerian crime only. So if Malami's name is being mentioned in such what is it called? Evil, why is Malami not being prosecuted the way they did to Nnamdi Kanu? Why have they not taken steps to tell us that Malami, they will come out on national television and tell us Malami we have found this against him and we are going to take decisive action against Malami, and then, take him to court, and the court will now start judging his case. This is how Nigeria behaves. Very soon now, you will not hear anything about Malami again. This is what they did with Abakari. They did abracadabra. After some time, Abakari disappeared from our memory. Nobody remembers him again. Now, this one that Malami, they said, oh, there are evidences pointing directly, accusing fingers at him, that he is part of the people sympathizing and sponsoring terrorists in Nigeria. So my question remains this: why is the government not telling us that Malami is going to court, since evidences are pointing fingers at him that this is what he has done, and we have gotten substantial evidence? One thing I want you guys to understand, don't take this away from Tinubu, is a very, 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 very smart politician. He knows 2027 is coming. So he's trying to, what I believe he's trying to do, he's trying to, try to see a way he can squeeze the Northerners, so that the Northerners will come into agreement and see what they can do to stop this charade that is going on within Malami. Maybe very soon now, because Tinubu knows all the people that are evil. He knows them. He knows them. This Tinubu is an evil man. So there are people that he cannot step on. There are people he cannot step on. So Malami being a Northerner and was the former attorney of Federation, because Tinubu went for the strongest man at the time of Buhari, right? So maybe at the end of the day, they will tell you, okay, they will come and tell him, okay, just, try to subside this court's proceeding or this EFCC's investigation on Malami, and then we will support you. Malami's case will die. That is why we cannot be in one Nigeria. That is why I hate one Nigeria. That is why I hate anything coming from Nigeria. These people are not truthful. Nigeria does not tell themselves the truth. Nigeria doesn't like the truth. Nigeria continues to deceive herself. The people championing one Nigeria, look at it. Anytime they are sick, they run abroad. Anytime they want to do anything, they run abroad. If they finish their presidency, their governorship, they will run abroad. They don't stay in Nigeria. And they are deceiving you gullible ones that, oh, it's Igbo that is your problem. It is Hausa and Yoruba that is your problem. They use ethnicity to divide the country. Tinubu used ethnicity to divide Nigeria. Telling you, oh, an Igbo man is a thief. An Igbo man puts up his business. Why Yoruba man sells cheaper? A Yoruba man cannot steal from you, but an Igbo man is a thief. And then after, Tinubu's children are not in Nigeria, apart from the idiot called Sheyi. All of them are in London. Some of them are in America. So why some of you are so gullible? I don't know why. They will come, they will deceive you, they will tell you one Nigeria is possible. Oh, Peter Obi is coming in 2027. Oh, Atiku is coming in 2027. Oh, we are going to build road for you. We will build hospital. We will give you light. At this 25th century, you are still promising your citizens light, road, water. What is it? NEPA, steady power supply. What in other country? They don't even campaign with all those nonsense. If you try to campaign with that rubbish, in fact, nobody will even listen to you here. These are functional things for governments to do without even campaigning it. How many years have I lived in this country? I have not seen power failure. How many years have I been in this country? I have not seen power failure in one day. That is why if you ask my son 2 plus 2, he tells you the answer 3 plus 3, because all these cartoons that you will leave, if there is light, you will on your TV for them. This educative cartoon where they read A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, all those things helps children as well. And then light helps your business in the country to grow. But no, they don't want to give you that. They keep promising you light. They keep promising you road. They keep promising you building of schools in this 25th century. That is why I told some of us that when you leave the four walls of Nigeria, you will know that Nigeria has wasted your life, wasted your time, wasted everything about you, making you to hang on what they call hope. Hope, hope, hope. That is what you people are hanging on. That is what you people